One missing sitcom trend could help young Sheldon's TBT backstory. Hello everyone, my name is Alana. Welcome to my channel. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button. And give this video a like. Young Sheldon may encounter issues with its retelling of the Big Bang Theory's history, but the spin-off might potentially capitalize on its historical context by following a current sitcom fad. Family comedy, such as The Goldbergs and That 70s Show, thrive on nostalgia. Many excellent family sitcoms use a pleasant sense of nostalgia to root their plots, while some family comedies use modern settings. Young Sheldon is no exception, as the plot of the popular sitcom is set decades before that of the Big Bang Theory spin-off. Although Young Sheldon is a Big Bang Theory prequel, there are other distinctions between the two shows besides that. The Big Bang Theory is a more conventional multi-camera hangout comedy, while Young Sheldon is a sitcom with only one camera and no laugh track. These modifications make Young Sheldon's erratic past on the Big Bang Theory more self-serious than it was in the original series. Unlike the lighter The Big Bang Theory, Young Sheldon takes narrative points like Georgie's chaotic personal life, Mary's problems with the church, and George Sr.'s possible infidelity more seriously. Associated with the saddest scene from The Big Bang Theory was secretly revealed by Young Sheldon. Even though Young Sheldon is set in the past, the show hardly ever makes use of this. Young Sheldon's hazy nostalgia isn't clearly connected to a certain era, unlike The Goldbergs. Young Sheldon has therefore failed to capitalize on the current nostalgia for the 1990s. While other, more traditional locals are not as enthusiastic of the idea, Mima, the heroine of Young Sheldon's, is prepared to bring small-town Texas into the 1990s, as demonstrated by the Basic Instinct narrative in Season 6. Season 6 in the same way that The Goldbergs considers the numerous fads of the 1980s, Young Sheldon might find a lot of nostalgic humor by analyzing the cultural changes that occurred in the 1990s. Like the 1980s, the 1990s is filled with iconic cultural items that viewers will immediately recognize. Furthermore, the target audience for the previous season of The Big Bang Theory was probably in their 90s, considering the show started airing 16 years ago in 2007. Thus, while Young Sheldon concentrates on Georgie's depressing Big Bang Theory past and the struggles George Sr. endured, the spin-off might be reflecting on distinctive 90s phenomena from Sheldon's early years and reaping the same nostalgia that gave rise to that 90s show. The popular hypothesis of Patrick Metzger states that nostalgia works in 30-year cycles, which explains why that 90s show debuted in 2023 and The Goldbergs debuted in 2013. The abundance of 80s-related reboots and remakes in the past 10 years, as well as the more recent spate of 90s revivals, can be explained by viewers' apparent preference for nostalgic content that looks back on their past approximately 30 years after the original events took place. This tactic isn't always dependable, but it's better than Young Sheldon speculating about George Sr.'s possible unemployment in Season 6. Therefore, Young Sheldon ought to focus more of its stories on what it was like for children in the 1990s. This strategy may now lighten the darker tales of the Big Bang Theory spin-off, just as it did for the Goldbergs 10 years ago. Furthermore, this pattern would guarantee that Young Sheldon evoked positive recollections for the main audience of the Big Bang Theory. Young Sheldon's TBT backstory could benefit from one missing sitcom trend. Young Sheldon,
You won't believe what
the
it
spin-off prequel to The Big Bang Theory, has been a hit with fans who have been eagerly watching the evolution of Sheldon Cooper's quirky character from childhood. Yet there's one glaring thing that's missing in Sheldon's backstory from The Big Bang Theory, TBT. A missing sitcom trend that could elevate the show to new heights and give fans something they never knew they needed. You won't believe what it is, and it's so simple, yet so effective. For years, TBT fans have marveled at Sheldon's genius, but also his complete lack of social awareness. He's a character who's both brilliant and socially awkward, which is precisely why he became one of TV's most iconic characters. However, as young Sheldon continues to dive into his backstory, it's clear that something's missing, a missing trend that could have made this spin-off even more emotionally impactful, more relatable, and frankly, more entertaining. The missing trend, the power of heartfelt family moments. If you've been watching Young Sheldon, you know that the show revolves around the Cooper family, with Sheldon's parents, Mary and George, doing their best to understand and support their unusually gifted son. Yet, despite the show's endearing portrayal of the Cooper family dynamic, there's one sitcom trend that could dramatically improve Sheldon's backstory: the power of heartfelt, tear-jerking family moments. You're probably thinking, what does that mean? In most classic sitcoms, there's a moment where family members, whether biological or chosen, gather around and experience an emotional breakthrough. These scenes are often unexpected, genuine, and leave a lasting impression on viewers. Think back to Full House, The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, or even Modern Family. These shows knew the importance of taking a moment to pause, slow down, and give their audience a reason to truly care about the characters' relationships with one another. For example, Full House regularly had moments where Danny Tanner, Bob Saget, would give his daughters heartwarming advice, often in the form of a tear-jerking monologue. These moments weren't just about comedy, they were about connecting with the audience on a deeper emotional level. Where is this in Young Sheldon? This is precisely where Young Sheldon could take its storytelling to the next level. While we've seen Sheldon's family go through their ups and downs, the show has largely focused on the comedy of Sheldon's genius and his often stubborn attitude. But at times, this leaves a gap in the emotional stakes. We rarely see the moments where Mary, George, or even Mima, Sheldon's beloved grandmother, have those deeply emotional, family-centered discussions. These are the moments that make sitcoms timeless and relatable. For a character like Sheldon, who clearly has a unique and sometimes isolating view of the world, these moments of emotional connection would serve as the perfect opportunity to explore Sheldon's vulnerabilities more deeply. Sheldon's family members have always been his biggest supporters, so why not show their own struggles and triumphs in a more heartfelt way? What could a heartfelt family moment look like in Young Sheldon? Imagine this. It's a quiet evening in the Cooper household. Sheldon has just experienced a massive setback, perhaps failing a test or getting rejected from a prestigious science program. He's feeling defeated, and no one knows how to comfort him. Then his mother, Mary, sitting on the couch, asks him to talk about what happened. Slowly, Sheldon opens up, and they have a raw, real conversation about expectations, failure, and feeling misunderstood. In a moment of unexpected vulnerability, Sheldon finally expresses his fear of not living up to the greatness he feels he's destined for. It's a powerful scene, one that not only helps Sheldon grow, but also strengthens the bond between him and his family. The beauty of these moments lies in their simplicity. There's no need for extravagant plot twists or over-the-top situations. A simple, touching conversation can do wonders for deepening character development and creating emotional stakes. Why this trend could work so well for Young Sheldon? Character growth. Sheldon's character is defined by his intellect, yes, but his social and emotional growth is a significant part of what makes him relatable. By giving him these poignant, emotional family moments, Young Sheldon could show more layers to Sheldon's character that fans of TBBT never got to see. Richer family dynamics. Mary, George, and Mima each have unique personalities and perspectives on Sheldon's genius. But beyond just being the concerned mom or the tough but loving dad, these characters deserve moments that showcase their emotional depth. The show could delve into their own struggles, fears, and dreams, adding layers to their personalities that would enrich the entire family dynamic. In an era where audiences crave authenticity and emotional depth, young Sheldon could tap into the power of heartfelt family moments to deepen its connection with viewers. Fans don't just want to see Sheldon's genius, they want to feel his pain, his joy, and his growth. They want to understand the people who raised him and shaped him into the Sheldon Cooper that we know and love from TBT. Nostalgia for TBT fans. For longtime Big Bang Theory fans, these emotional moments would offer a deeper look into the relationships they've grown to love over the years. They get to see how Sheldon's parents helped him evolve into the eccentric but lovable man they came to know, and how these foundational moments shaped the Sheldon they loved on TBBT. Could this missing trend take the show to new heights? Absolutely. By adding these emotionally powerful family moments into the mix, young Sheldon could evolve into a show that balances humor with heart. We already know it's capable of quirky, laugh-out-loud moments, but imagine if it also brought tears to your eyes. These are the kinds of moments that define a beloved sitcom, and with the right balance, young Sheldon could easily become an emotional roller coaster that captures the essence of family, growth, and the struggles of genius. For fans who want to see more than just Sheldon's antics and awkward social situations, the addition of heartfelt family moments would offer the emotional resonance that's been missing. It's the one missing sitcom trend that could elevate the show and its characters to a whole new level. So what's next for young Sheldon? Will young Sheldon embrace this missing trend and provide fans with the heartfelt, emotional family moments they've been craving? Only time will tell. But if the show decides to tap into the emotional core of its characters, we're sure it will leave a lasting impact on fans for years to come. So if you haven't yet caught up with young Sheldon, now might be the perfect time to do so, and keep your eyes peeled for those emotional moments that might just change the way you. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel and stay with us.